We are running by force with the time, but time at present biggest threat for Assam. More than 1 million people are under the threat of the flood. Every passing hour meant another home collapsing. Every time situation is creating a loss of another family and also waiting desperately for rescue. Another child going hungry, another farmer watching an entire year's livelihood. This is the actual crisis of the disappearing of the lifestyle of Assam. This is the crisis of the million lives. The Assam is under the threat of the unusual climate disaster. We need to save Assam. The flood of Assam is not new. Every year during the time of monsoon, the Assam is always experiences the flood scenario. But 2026 is something different. This year, Assam experiences devastating floods almost like every year due to a combination of natural and human-induced factors. The state lies in the vast flatland of the Brahmaputra river, which is one of the world's largest and most powerful river system, which carries enormous volumes of water from the Himalayas through Assam before entering Bangladesh. During the southwest monsoon, heavy rainfall across Assam, Arunachal Pradesh, Bhutan and the Himalayan catchments causes the Brahmaputra and its numerous tributaries to swell rapidly, leading to widespread flooding and creating a complete devastating situations day by day. More than 10 districts under the situation of the water and almost the crisis chapter of the new found of the Assam scenario. The river of Brahmaputra also carries the large amounts of sediment eroded from the young Himalayan mountains, which gradually raises the riverbed and reduces its capacity to hold water, making overflow more frequent. In addition, the Brahmaputra constantly changes its course, causing severe riverbank erosions that destroys villages, agricultural land, and critical infrastructure every year. Last 6 years, I have always discussed that we need to protect the wetlands. We need to think about the protections of the mangroves because somehow mangroves works as the builder to protect the areas from flood scenario. I always told that how to save the wetlands because this is the time when the flood occurs, wetland can work as oxygen because Assam is facing this kind of scenario of losing their wetlands and no flood plan. This is the extreme important type of discussion that Assam should launch on an immediate action flood plan on a technological base. There should be a monsoon plan. There should be a particular alarming situation of the information to the all villages that they are going to face the crisis and what time the research data should provide that this time is the monsoon is in the high end rise. The artificial intelligence and the technological data has already arrived around the Indian culture and also the villages scenario day by day. But what about the impact? What about the mission monsoon for the Assam because they are in the high amount of the disaster scenario? This is the time for complete implication to people educate that they should know about their agriculture plan and the changing weather pattern. They should change their agriculture time and the scenario of the protections of the particular farmings. This is the time for the resources and also the nature building ideology and the Assam flood action plan can create something a better purpose because Brahmaputra river is something very big. It is not about India. It is about Bangladesh, China, and the connections of the water is the large amount. And they have to think about the flood plan on an immediate basis and also create an artificial wetland to protect the villages and to create a water channel from the flood scenario and to the flow of the different areas because water have to give the areas to fly and this is the time for the particular actions and the thinking regarding the Assam flood. We need to save Assam.